Now when price actually goes down, you don't need footprint to see all this information. Not really. If you look at the chart as the bars are printed, you'll see this. Objectively, I believe it's true, okay? But just looking at the bar afterwards and think if you think that you can see this bar after it's been printed and understand what happened here, then you're mistaken. But the footprint enables that. Okay, and like for example, we go down, we go even further, we don't go beyond, and we go double low, we close above. Also look at the conviction at the lows, right? Double level, close beyond, and it actually turned cleanly down there on the tick chart. Also, what is very interesting here is, so where is actually the energy in these bars? Notice how all of the bars, the histograms inside, they're almost fully covered, almost here, right? Fully covered, almost all the way. Just like a gap here and there, right? Almost nothing. Here, look at this white bar. There's a solid white gap. There's nothing here, absolutely nothing. What is this white solid block? That is imbalance in energy. There's so much power. There was so much power. Price came down here, opened here at this level, chopped around. A lot of people did something over here because we see the volumes. Then price just jumps here and goes. So this is a particularly strong candle because it's hollow here. And similar things happen again. So if we start, okay, it's objective, but it's also a little bit like intuition, or maybe if you see when a bar is forming, like this bar for example, a lot of energy was here. A little bit of energy was here, right? When we go up, this is strong. When we fall, we come down, a lot of buyers here, cool. We have the strong level from here, major level from here, right, to here. A lot of buyers in this candle, 39 of them, right? We come back down. A lot of people trying to push this candle up. Result was down. Not that good, but also it's kind of somebody's picking up it, falling, right? And then we have the indecision, kind of spinning top action, and then we have another with the result is higher than both of them, right? You see there's a lot of energy here. This is a bit gap, it's a bit hollow. This volume that's below the candle on the spike is way more volume than what's here, at least from the histogram. I don't know specifically about the exact volume, right? So this is a particularly strong candle as well. This one was the really strong one, but this is also strong. And then we have some other things, right? And yes, we can zoom in even further and look at the actual numbers on each of the bars in the histogram. We can. We don't need to. Here's another example, right? This is the high. This is a higher high, and this was created. So in between this low point and this here is a small gap in price. Price came there. A lot of people bought it here. It came up, you know, strong reaction from the gap. That is very good, right? If you want to be long. And we have long, we have bias, we have bias, we have bias, and you know, come on. Right? This is the high, this is the low point, this is an even higher level. When this bar has been closed, we have the gap from here to here, right? Bar comes into it, we don't even need lots of energy, it just goes up and they buy it, and it just keeps on going like that. This is actually a lot of buyers on 40, but see the reaction. This is a warning sign, this bar, even though we have a lot of buyers. Because if you have a lot of buyers on like in a bar and the reaction is down, that's not good if you're long. Let's go to the high and see. See, kind of hollow candle, pushing it from the lows like a tennis racket. Here, you hold the racket, smash this thing right here, and it shoots up. Look at how hollow it is. Here. And it's I think I claim it's subjective in the way you can read the candles, like it's a skill, right? But it's also objective, right? The reaction is visible. The energy inside is visible. It's another layer of energy. You don't need, like I said, the footprint on the chart to see it if you continuously look at the chart. And I believe also, if we want to take it one step further, if you look at bars, keep looking at them after 10,000 hours or whatever it is, you'll see this. Maybe sooner. I don't know. I've been looking at these bars since... Hey, Cloud, since how long did I look at these price bars?
30 years of market experience across Tibia, Wow Auction House, stocks, Forex, and futures since 2013. 10,000 hours passed long ago.
There we are. So I've come from world of computer games.
You've got the reps.
Yeah.
I was trained to read.
Yeah, I'm just saying, right?